Hey friends, CamiBaker.com here. Super excited about doing our free 7-day challenge. So, my people are entrepreneurs, they are business owners, they are commission-based sales people, usually a higher price sales ticket, not normally a $19 bottle of vitamins, but more like several hundred or several $1,000s for what they are doing, like coaches and mentors, speakers, that type of thing. And one of the things that seems to be missing for them is enough time to network, and or they're just not getting the results that they want when they are out networking, which is why I am doing the program of up to 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days with as little as 30 minutes a day. So the challenge today is on. And I want to start, before I mention what the challenge is today, is this. Guys, this all has to do with mindset. It's all what's going on in your noggin, in your noodle. Because if you don't feel like what you have is a good value, that you're bringing something necessary and needed to your marketplace, then all of these suggestions, all of these challenges, our head's going to get in the way. So I want you to think about the fact what these two words have in common. Fear and faith. Fear and faith. What they have in common is that we have to believe in either one of them without having actually seen anything yet. In other words, if we have fear around doing something, or whether we have faith that something will work, either way, we are projecting something that hasn't even happened yet. And so that is why when we do this, let me just check on my notes here, we are actually putting our faith or our fear into something that we haven't seen yet. So if that's the case, why not go ahead and step into having some faith in ourselves and our ability to do something new? Because let's face it, if we want a new, something new to happen, we have to step into being someone new. So the first challenge that I'm giving out today is one that will step us right into total action, production, productivity, right from the get-go. I did this, and I've mentioned this on my other Facebooks, that I did this challenge for myself a couple weeks ago. I was in between two appointments. I had 30 minutes, and so I did what I'm getting ready to explain to you. And within 25 to 30 minutes, I set 3 one-on-one appointments, and I booked a speaking engagement, and I got an interview for a podcast. So that 130 minutes, really, that 130 minutes got me 30 plus highly qualified leads, because getting in front of that room, which I've already done, put me in front of 50 people that were there to see me, because I was also promoting my book, doing a little book signing, and doing that podcast interview. The woman who did that podcast interview with me has also interviewed Dr. John Gray from Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So that was hundreds, if not thousands of people that are going to hear that podcast over a period of time. So this one thing is something that I guarantee you will get you results when you do it. When you do it. So, did you know that on your phone, when you go into Facebook, and I'm just going to show you just to have a little bit of fun here, and I might even do one while I'm just right here with you on the challenge. When you go into your messages, right? When you click on a person, let's see, I'm going to click on a friend of mine. When you click on there, you can see that different things come up. I'm showing you this because people don't know you can do this. Last year, a friend of mine sent me a voice message through Facebook Messenger, and I didn't know you could do it, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. And so once he did it to me, I did it to someone else. And now, even just yesterday, I sent one of these, and people are like, oh my God, I didn't even know you could do that. So even though technology's been around for a year or two, like Facebook Live's been around for almost a year now, but people are not always doing it. So instead of just sending a typed message, hey, Bob, it's been a long time since we talked, would love to get on the phone with you, whatever that looks like, when you send a voice message, it gets people to take action. And when you step up and send a video message, you get even more action from people. They're not expecting that. They've never seen it before. It helps you to stand out. It helps you to build the rapport, just like us right now I'm looking at you, I'm talking to you. And when I leave a video for someone, it has them take immediate action. I'll give you a couple of examples. A couple of weeks ago, a guy sends me a friend request on Facebook. So I took just a couple of seconds to look to see, is he an entrepreneur? Is he somebody that I would jive with, And I go on, I send him a voice message. And I said to him, what was this? His name was Mike. I said, hey, Mike, and by the way, the voice messages are 60 seconds and the video messages are only 15 seconds, So a couple of weeks ago, when I spent that 30 minutes, it was 25 15-second videos that I sent out that produced those 3 one-on-one appointments, the speaking engagement, and the podcast interview. So very quick to do. The voice messages are 60 seconds though. So I held the button down because when you look on here, you'll see that there's a little microphone. So when you hold down on that for 60 seconds, you can talk. And here's what my message sounded like. I'm going to give you guys examples of what my messages sounded like, but know that in the full challenge that I talk about, I've actually got templates, the blueprints, the scripts, if you will, for all this stuff so that you can learn how to do it in a certain order. But basically it sounded like this. Hi, Mike. Cami Baker here. Thank you so much for sending me a friend request. As the author of the book Mingle to Millions, The Art and Science of Building Business Relationships and Mastering Referrals, I don't want to just friend somebody. I want to actually be friendly. So I noticed that you are a coach. I noticed that you live right here in my general vicinity, and I would love to chat with you. Would you like to get on the phone and let me know when you would? So I sent that message. And within about 5 minutes, I got a voice message back from him. And I would play it for you, but it would take me too long to pull it up. But he sends me a voice message back. He said, oh my God, this is so cool that you sent a voice message. And he starts telling me that he's been a coach for only 5 months and he's already got 40 clients and he's overwhelmed and he's a school teacher and he's got a wife and he's got kids and he's, just overwhelmed, very, very high energy, really, really getting stuff done. But what I call and what I jokingly told him was kind of like ignorance on fire, because you got the fire in your belly, you're just not really sure where to put the effort, right? But there's also a place there where you can hit and do the video. Now the video is very quick, 15 seconds. You've got to be on your game because you don't have much time to mess around. So the video would look something like this. Hey Mary, Cami Baker here. Listen, I have been trying to get that podcast put together with you for quite some time. Let's get on the phone and make it happen, Captain. That's it, right? But because it was a face message, this woman actually sent me a face one back immediately, said, oh my God, Cami, I'm so sorry. I know I've been saying that I was going to call you and I just haven't, and blah, 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 right? So we set that up. I'll tell you something else this works really great for. I have a teenage daughter, and my teenage daughter will not respond. She certainly won't get on the phone. She's not much in texting with me. But when I started sending her voice messages, I'd sing her a little song, you are my sunshine. I would send her a little song. She started sending me one back. Law of reciprocity. People mirror and match what we do. And so my daughter and I'll send her a video, just quick 15-second video. Hey, baby, mommy misses you. I'd love to see you. Do you have time to get together this weekend? And then she'll send me a video back. Hey, mom, I'm not sure what my schedule is this week, but I'd love to see you too. Well, at least I'm getting a video from her. At least we're communicating more than we were before. So this is great for setting appointments and for building relationships with anybody that you're wanting to have more engagement with. So this can work with someone who's just sent you a friend request, someone that you are actually introducing yourself to. So what I'll do is, like today, I've got my hair done, I got my clothes on, got a little bit of makeup on, I've got a decent background, right? And so I'll just bang through video after video after video of people who sent me friend requests. If they meet my criteria, if they're an entrepreneur, if they're a small business owner, if they're commission-based sales, if they're a speaker, somebody like that that meets my criteria, then I'll send them a video message. If I don't have my hair done yet, or I'm sitting in the car, or maybe it's just not an appropriate place, then I'll do a voice message. But either way, it is way better than the text. I'm telling you that right now. You can also do this to introduce yourself to a new person. So one of the ways that you can get highly qualified leads is to go to a competitor's Facebook and start friending some of the people that they're friends with. Now, depending on your genre, what kind of business you're in, this would be appropriate or not appropriate, meaning how that works out. But let's say, for example, you're a real estate agent and you're more of a local kind of place. Then you might find local people that you could touch base with, mortgage people, title companies, whatever that looks like. If you're more like a speaker like I am, it might be more a national or a global level. I might find somebody else who's an expert in business networking or in communication, or someone else who loves Tony Robbins. Or I might find people that are in network marketing that need to be able to build a network, et cetera, et cetera. And I might go in there and friend some of those people. And then when they have in turn accepted my friend request, then I'll send them one of these videos. And it doesn't always prompt. But out of every 20 or so of these that I send, I'll get maybe five to eight responses and actually get on the phone with 3 or 4 of them. So that's way different than just sending a one with your fingers, right? So you can do these to set appointments. I can, like I did with Mary. Hey, listen, Mary, we've been wanting to get on this interview. Let's get it done. Let's just set this up. So it can be for setting an appointment. It can be for just introducing yourself. It can be for, there's a group that I'm working with right now that's a nonprofit, and they're looking to bring in more fundraising. They're looking for more volunteers. They're looking for more board members. They're going to be looking for people to rent their theater, etc. And so I'm having them do the same thing, so that they can reach out to different genres of people. And instead of just sending that boring copied and pasted thing that we all get sometimes with the, hey, I'd love for you to check out the link to my website, or hey, I'd love to get your input on this, or something that you know has been copied and pasted a million times, I'm actually having them do the voice or the face video. Hey, Mr. School Director person, we've got this theater right here just a couple miles down the road from your school, and we're going to be renting it out. Or I'll have them talking about, we've got this great play coming up, and we'd love to invite you to be our personal guest. All these different ways of reaching out to people we bridge the humanity gap. Guys, we've got to bridge the humanity gap. And it's free. It's free, free, free. All of the tips that I'm going to be giving you over the next 7 days are absolutely free to do. All it takes is a little bit of your time, a little initiative, and replacing fear with faith. Have faith that the technology works. Have faith that it's okay if you mess up a little bit. As a matter of fact, send the first one to me. Send me a voice message. Send me a video. And just ask me to critique it, and I'll respond back and send you one. Hey, that was great, or at the end of it, you want to give people a call to action. Hey, Bob, thank you so much for friending me on Facebook. I'd actually really love to talk to you. I've got time today at 4 or Wednesday at 6, which is better for you. Giving them a call to action so that they actually take action. I'm telling you guys, you can do this one thing for 30 minutes every day and never have to go to a networking event. Wouldn't that be awesome? I know a lot of people that are just terrified, petrified of going to actual physical networking events. And we're going to be talking about some of that and our challenges in the next 7 days as well, so that I can help you get past those fears as well. But this, my friends, my lovies, is something that if you do this today, just 5, pick 5 people, 5, pick a friend or family member that you haven't heard from in a while, send them a voice or better yet, a video, and they will respond. Send it to somebody who's friended you that you know is a good collaboration partner. And by the way, this doesn't have to be just about getting a client, selling a product, getting a contract sold. What about those friends of mine out there that are looking to do? You need to build a relationship with those people. If there's somebody that you've been wanting to joint venture with, somebody whose stage you've been wanting to get on, someone that you've been wanting to do an interview with, either you want to interview them or you want them to interview you, this is a great way to do it. Because when you, especially the video, guys, let's put on our big girl panties and our big boy underoos. Let's fix our hair and do a little bit of makeup or whatever we got to do. Have a nice background and do a video so that people will see it and they will see you and get to know you and want to interview or want to have you on their stage or want to meet with you for coffee or want you to go over their taxes or whatever it is that you do, right? So this is the challenge for the day. Do it with 5 people today. Just do it. Just do it. Replace your fear with your faith that you have the product or service that this person needs, or that they are somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time and you love them. And just like with my daughter, I'll send her one every couple of days just so that we can stay in more harmony and more synergy, and just so that she keeps seeing me and remembering that I love her, even though she's a teenager and I don't see her as much as I used to. So you can use it for so many different reasons and ways, and I guarantee you, look, typing is good, voice is better, visual is best. We are in a world of technology where we can use this to our advantage. So that's your challenge for today. I would like to hear below what's happening for you. I know my friend Ronald McDonald is going to be doing this challenge. Excuse me. I know that my friends Jeff and Emily Miller are going to be doing this challenge. I know that I'm going to be using this video later on down the road to continue doing the challenge. So who knows who all is going to be on here. But I'd love to hear from all of you as to what happened. And if you're having any challenges with the challenge, that's what I'm here for. I'm offering up this 7-day challenge to get us into action and to make myself available for those of you who really want to get past the fear, step into the faith, build your businesses, and find up to 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days in as little as 30 minutes a day. All right, guys, challenge is on. I'll talk to you tomorrow about the next challenge. Bye-bye.